In 1947, before the establishment of the State of Israel, Uri was a founder of Kibbutz Revadim. A humble farmer, a man of the land. That's how Uri Pinkerfeld describes himself. A simple turkey farmer, but he's an activist. In 1948, he joined the Palmach 3rd Battalion, the elite commando unit, to defend his land in the War of Independence. Later, he became secretary of the National Kibbutz movement and was active in the early years of the Israel Lands Authority and the JNF. In the late 1980s, Uri helped establish the Center for Jewish-Arab Economic Development. He realized that Israel needed to be built by all its communities, and to do so, the rights of Israeli Arabs had to be upheld. Then, in the late 1990s, Uri helped create the Council for Unrecognized Bedouin Villages. As citizens of Israel, the Bedouins still live in the shadow of economic development. Being unrecognized means that the government will not provide them with electricity, running water, a closed sewage system, early education, and many basic rights. But now, 11 out of the 45 villages have been recognized. Helping Israeli Arabs has always been deeply unpopular. But by opening a dialogue at the grassroots level with village officials and local farmers, Uri has shown Arabs that Jews want to live with them on an equal basis. Developing mutual respect is vital to stability within Israeli society. Throughout the troubled decades, the innocents have suffered most unfairly, both inside Israel and beyond the Green Line. In specific places, the position of the separation barrier has created desperate problems. Uri felt that basic humanitarian aid had to be provided. For the last 4 years, he has taken food and medicine to help those Palestinian farmers and their families who have become separated from healthcare, their farmland, and their livelihood. The villagers of Salem in the northern West Bank are a humble community who rely on their land for their livelihood and have done so for generations. The harassment and summary justice meted out by radical groups of settlers is unjustified and illegal. To this day, they cut water lines, desecrate graves, and occupy buildings that are not theirs, and all with seeming impunity. Groups of settlers have destroyed hundreds of olive trees belonging to Salem's innocent farmers, depriving them of their livelihood. As a Jew and an Israeli, Uri was ashamed of what he saw, and of what some Jewish Israelis could do and get away with. He and a colleague held meetings with local Palestinians, and together they went to the groves to replant and save the trees. Uri is still out there, making sure the local population is not attacked by settlers. He coordinates with the army where trees are to be planted. His aim is to further the cause of coexistence and human rights, showing Palestinians, especially the children, that Israelis can be good neighbors. So, aged 79, Uri is still in the front line, upholding Jewish values to everyone's benefit. The New Israel Fund UK congratulates Uri Pinkerfeld for his outstanding work for human rights and coexistence.